Hello everyone, welcome to my today's class. Before starting the class, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Anwar Hussain, assistant teacher in English, Jaintapur Government High School, Jaintapur, Sylhet. Dear students, my today's class is for the students of class 8 and this is English for today, Unit 5. Dear students, there is a picture. By watching this picture, what do you understand? What do you see? Can you guess? Alright, I think you can guess. This is something a symbolic of, that is torturing someone, and torturing what? Particularly women. So that is violence against women. So our today's topic is going to relate something with that violence against women, and that we do not support. So my today's class is that is Ever Beautiful Shamima, Unit 5, Lesson 3. And there are some learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify the problems of early marriage. What are the problems that a family faces after getting a child in early marriage? And then you will learn some new words and ask and answer the questions. So these are the outcomes of our today's class. Dear students, that is the main text. I think you have a book and you can read it from your book also. Shamima Smithers started the day where she was married. Her husband was a greedy person and he used to abuse her verbally and physically. So that was a incident of early marriage. When Shamima was a student of class 9, she was studying at class 8 and then she promoted to class 9. At that time she got married. Her husband was a greedy person, definitely he was a greedy person, and he used to torture her verbally and physically. Within a few months into her marriage, she had to leave her husband Kamaluddin Juardar. Kamaluddin Juardar was the husband of Shamima, and because of too much torture that was intolerable for Shamima, she left her in-laws' house. Now Shamima vows to work with women who are ill-fated like her. Actually, after passing through some tortures that she faced at her in-laws' house, now Shamima was determined to do something for the people, those who are unfortunate, ill-treated like her. She has 43 female members in her organization working for her. She established an organization and that are women are working with her, and the number of women is 43. She herself trains the members and then provides them with work. She trains them how to do work. That is very much related with something boutique shops. All right. She designs fabrics, makes print, brush paint, hand embroidered sarees. She does a lot of things with that group of women. They design fabrics and makes print, brush paint, and then embroidered sarees. She also makes three-piece dresses for women and fatwas for men. She sells this product in her shop and supplies them outside. She makes various types of dresses which are for women, and for men she made fatwas, and she sells those products in the market as well as in her own shop. Shamima has a dream now, a dream to do something for the helpless people. She wants them to feel useful. They can live with self-respect and dignity, and with this in view, she goes out looking for such people. She has a dream. She wanted to do something for the people, those who are helpless, those who are poor, and for that she finds some people and she takes them and trains them and try to give them an idea that he or she is useful to the society as well as her own family, and they can live with self-respect and dignity. Shamima finished her story with a smile. Shamima has no complaints, no regrets, no grudges. Really, she finished her story. She said her past, bitter past to someone else, and then finally she feels that she had no complaint to someone else. She doesn't feel any grudge. She has no complaint. All right, and it proves that she is happy now. Her husband could destroy her outward beauty, but not the beauty of her mind. That is very important quotations from the text. That is, she said that her husband could destroy her outward beauty, that is the outer side, outer face, but he could not destroy her inner beauty, that was inner willingness, that is strong willing, strong determination of Shamima. All she wants to do is to bring a smile on the faces of those women who are unfortunate. Shamima wants to become a famous designer. Now she is doing something for the unfortunate women, and she wants to bring them peace, bring them happiness to those families. And other than this, she wants to become a famous designer. All right. So dear students, these were the main context of this passage. I think you understand. Now we have vocabulary presentations. First of all, what is this? This is outward. Outward means what? That is, I said earlier, that is outer, surface. All right, outer, not inner. Bow. Bow means what? Bow means promise to do something. That is bow. Oath. Verbally and orally. Verbally means, you understand, when you speak. When you speak, that is in verbally or orally, you can say. Grudge. Grudge means ill will, feeling bad or something. Ill-fated. Ill-fated means what? That is unfortunate. Now we have choose the correct answer. There are 7 questions for you. First of all, what is the meaning of grudge? We have to find out what is the meaning of grudge. Objection, anger, hatred, complaint. In the context, grudge means anger. Okay, that is the answer. Number 2, Shamima's misery started. Can you remember? When her misery started? From childhood, from infancy, after marriage, from the day of her marriage. When it starts? From the day of her marriage. Number D, that is the correct answer. The adjective of misery. What is the adjective form of misery? Miserly, miserable, miserably, misery. What is the answer? Miserable, miserable. That is very much pathetic. Miserable is the adjective form of misery. Number 4, her husband used to abuse. Her husband used to abuse, that is torture her, by the way, what? Orally or mentally? Physically, orally and physically. What is the answer? Orally and physically. Both these, D number is, that is correct answer, number D. Number 5, the number of female members, 43 in her organization. So you have to put the verb, which is the correct form. The number of female members is or are, have been or were in her organization. What is the answer? Definitely the numbers of females is. So if you find the structure, the number of, then you have to take singular verb. That is why is correct answer. Who are ill-fated? That is the question. Who are ill-fated? Only Shamima, her mother, her cousins, she and other women in the context. What is the answer? She and other women in the context. Those who faced such problems like Shamima. Number 7, she has a dream. Dash. Do something for the helpless women. So you have to put the correct verb. Correct connector. What do we put in that blank? So that in order to, looking forward to, with a beauty. What is that? The best answer is in order to. Because of in order to, we cannot change the base form of the verb. That will remain same. So in order to is the answer. Alright, now dear students, we have 4 questions for you. That is, and for that you have to read the text again and then answer the following questions. First of all, what type of husband Kamaluddin to others? Kamaluddin Jordar was a greedy person, and she used to abuse Shamima verbally and physically. So she was a greedy person. She was a bad person. She was a bad husband. Who does Shamima work with? Shamima works with what? Shamima works with ill-fated women, those who are unfortunate. Alright, those who are tortured. She worked with them. Why could not Shamima's husband destroy her inner beauty? Why could not? Try to understand. And you have to keep it the same tense. That is in past tense. So we can say like this: Shamima's husband could not destroy her inner beauty because Shamima was determined. Shamima had a strong determination to do something. And that is why she overcame her bitter experiences. Now she became a successful woman. What is the present dream of Shamima? That is the question. Shamima, we know Shamima has a dream. So the present dream of Shamima is to work for the unfortunate women, for the women, those who are abandoned by their husband, or those who are tortured in the society. So that was all for you. I think you already enjoy my class, and if you face any problems, you can enjoy the video once and again. So that is all for today. Stay safe and stay home.